You're looking at the shows, the movies he's doing, and you're obviously seeing what he's doing because you're just like, oh, that movie, that show made this much. Oh. You're watching him so you could get more money off of him. Those of you guys who are familiar with the Tyrese situation, pretty much everybody's familiar with it. He went through a divorce with his wife, his ex-wife now, and the ex-wife, tried to take custody of their daughter. And everybody knows Tyrese mostly for this crying meme here, right?
This is all I got. This is all I got. Don't take my baby, okay? I've been away from my baby for 2 months. I just want my baby. And no one's listening because no one's in the courtroom. I'm not doing anything illegal. But I don't want nobody. Oh my God, am I doing something illegal by doing this video, or am I protected by the First Right Amendment or the amendment? Don't take my baby. I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
Jeez, some real serious pain right there, man. A lot of people saw that and was like, dang, Ty, we got to figure something out, man. It was a bad look for him, bro, seeing a man weep like that, hand over the mouth. And he was ragged on by a lot of people. A lot of us ragged on him like, bro, you dealing with this, bro, be a man. Man up. That's what they say, right? They talk about toxic masculinity all the time, but what the freak is man up? Was that toxic femininity? What's that called? I don't know. Anyway, there's an update to the situation because what more does he want? She wants more, bro. Tyrese went on The Breakfast Club and he gave some real candid opinions on this is years later now. This is about 4 years later, and he's healed from it. And to hear him he spoke about the past from that "What Do You Want From Me" clip and talked about where he's at in life and started to talk about that was a blessing. That was meant to happen. Take a look at this.
To my ex, you f***ed me up. But God had this to happen for a reason. Because what I gave birth to and this album and this music never existed before that. What I just gave birth to never existed before Zelly. I got a song called Rescue because she was my rescue. God sent this woman in my life in the midst of all of my mess. It's not in everybody's cause to be alone while you're going through a broken heart. That's how people themselves. It's not about, let me wait until I heal and I take my healing journey. I'm at 100%. Get off the internet. When you grown and you understand the beauty of companionship, friends, family, loved ones, and somebody that you sharing time with can put a smile on your face when you can't put a smile on your own face. Zelly, I love you. And I'm sorry I had to do so many interviews talking about my ex. But I love you. It's been 4 years, and you have changed my life. You are my rescue. God sent you in my life.
He's talking about his new woman now, talking about he said, I'm sorry, I got to talk about my ex, and thank you for being there with me. I love you. You my refuge.
To be something that never existed before you got there. You never asked to be there. I was supposed to be married and do this with her. She made her choice. Beautiful Pain. It drops on the same day as 1992.
Your movie.
Friday, August 30th. Rest in peace to Ray Liotta. I appreciate Scott Eastwood. I appreciate the director named Ariel Vroman. Okay, this man is Israeli from Israel directing a film about one of the most traumatic. This 1992, April 29th, the Rodney King verdict, not comparing tragedies. This was our September 11th.
September 11th?
Hear me out. We're not talking about comparing the tragedies.
But it was a terrorist attack. I would liken Rodney King more sort of like a George Floyd situation.
Police officers are terrorists. when you got 17 white men pulling out their batons and
He's talking about 1992, the Rodney King beatings, and then the riots that happened in 1992 following the verdict where all those cops got off. And this is, you know, social media does have good things, and keeping the police honest was one of the positive things of social media.
beating the shit out. They killed this man, brought him back to life. They killed this man. We've seen terrorism.
Domestic terrorism. You're right.
Okay. So we got it. We're not talking about airplanes, and God bless all of the loss. I'm not comparing tragedies. This was...
So he said it. You know, you messed me up, and it was messed up what you did, but I'm in a better place. His wife then had something to say in response when someone asked her a question about, you know, paying attention to what your ex is doing. Here's her response.
Don't keep watching what your ex is doing. That's a world of pain and distraught. I'm not watching what my past is doing. It's my past. We leave that behind. Okay? We move forward. Because my past is, my future is greater than my past. All right. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to see you guys.
So apparently she was paying attention and saying, oh, my past is the past. Not my future, but my past. Oh, is that right? So we're going to go ahead and say that you are over Tyrese and everything that has to do with him, right? The $13,000 a month, what more do you want from me? All that. We're years away from that, but you're not really done, are you? Because your future is made from him. She's coming out trying to get $40K a month from Tyrese. Oh, you doing work? For sure. He's your past, but your whole future earnings come from him. He's your past, present, and your future, no matter who you get with. And we know you're probably not going to remarry, because when you remarry, you don't get the alimony. So she's probably going to go ahead and stay single, unmarried, for the rest of her life, living off of another man. Here's what Tyrese had to say in the upcoming court date that he went to.
Requesting that I send over all of my tax returns and all of my bank statements, because she's trying to get $20,000, and I think they're trying to take it up to like 40. And they've been looking at all of my movies and all of the concerts and shows that I've been doing, and they're over there like blood-sucking lawyers rubbing their hands. And Samantha's doing the same thing, rubbing her hands, and they're going, oh, you know, for the last year and a half, he looks like he's been doing really well. Let's go ahead and get them bank statements over here so we can figure out a way to get this law firm another $600,000 that we're asking for in legal fees. It's a dirty, dirty game out here. Well, y'all gonna keep waiting. Y'all pray for me, because I am hearing that the appeals court around my case is being appealed. My divorce case is being appealed, and they're going to give me the outcome of my appeal.
Here this man is still dealing with this BS, man. Didn't you just say something about your past? Leave it behind? It's gone?
To you, don't keep watching the show. Don't keep watching what your ex is doing. That's a world of pain and distraught. I'm not watching what my past is doing. It's my past.
You're not watching what your past is doing, but here he is just now saying you're looking at the shows, the movies he's doing, and you're obviously seeing what he's doing, because you're just like, oh, that movie, that show made this much. You're watching him so you could get more money off of him. I remember when in the O.J. Simpson trial, the Goldmans, when they couldn't get O.J. for the murder, they got him civilly, and it was a lot of millions of dollars. Every time O.J. would walk around and they would look at pictures and they would look at the watch, the Goldman father were like, I want that watch. That watch is worth money. Get that watch. And then they would literally be like, OJ, give up the watch, man. OJ would have to give up his items. They left him running for broke. Like, the only reason why OJ didn't go fully broke is because I don't think that the lawsuit allowed them to take his pension or something like that, or he had a source of income that couldn't be taken. But them Goldmans and Nicole Brown, not Nicole Brown, freak. Yeah, their family was going after OJ for they were looking at magazines, they were looking at commercials, they were looking at like blogs that would see him out in public, and they would see what kind of car you're driving. They'll look at what movie you make, a commercial, and they'll instantly send the lawyers to say, how much money was made there, we need to look at your bank statements. I need the last 6 months of your bank statements to see how much you make, because we're going to have to adjust this. Oh, in this 6 months you made your because as a celebrity, your money goes up and down. You could get a deal and get $2 million. Oh, we see this. Oh, Tyrese, that's how I know what Tyrese is saying is true, because they do it. Oh, Tyrese, you had in a year and a half. You did 3 concerts, 2 movies. Oh, wow. You made $5 million in the last year and a half. We're going to need some of that. This is the BS we live in, bro. But wait, it's your past, right?
Leave that behind. Okay? My past is doing. It's my past. We leave that behind. Okay? We move forward. Because my past is, my future is greater than my past.
Your whole future, ho, comes from your past. Your whole the way you're gonna pay your rent, house yourself, clothe yourself, the dates you go on, the spa, the hair appointments, it's all from Tyrese. And stop acting over here on social media like you're. And then they said, Tyrese says she makes $150,000 a year just off of her social media presence. Her doing this crap.
All right. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to see you guys in a second.
She makes $150,000 just off being off social media, bro. And you still want money from him? Stop the cap. Then it gets really emotional for Tyrese, bro. He's gonna start talking about his life. And yeah, check it out.
I'm doing the best I can with every 24 hours I get. That's it.
Get some tissue for me, brother.
No, I don't need no tissue. Black men cry.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, tissue.
F that tissue.
Every 24 hours I get, I'm doing the best I can. Beautiful Pain, 1992. There is no square footage I could ever live in. There is no rims, no jewelry, and no car.
He's about to show you guys how grown up he is, and how the mindset that I have too. You know what I'm saying? With the clothes that I wear and, you know, jewelry and stuff. He's going to keep it 100, man. You guys let me know what you guys think.
There is no net worth. There is no press release. There is no co-star. There is no collaboration in the world that could ever replace my mama. That could ever fill the void of what it's like to wake up and get married and want to be in something for the rest of your life, and it goes away.
You're making me cry.
Get Tyrese some tissue. Yeah,
I don't need no tissue.
Man, you're U.S., man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I love you.
You've been
too,
holding
brother.
this
Do
in
you
the whole
understand
interview,
how
though.
much power it is in letting it go?
Yeah, because you've been holding it the whole interview. I've been watching you.
You asked me the question.
I did, but I mean, I'm getting you some
You should have
tissue.
never asked the question
I love you,
if you
brother.
didn't want to see
I love you, brother. I love you. I love you.
how hard it's been to get through.
I love you. I love you, black man.
Okay, do you not cry?
Absolutely.
You might not bring it to the radio,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
but this is what being grown
Thank
is.
you, brother.
I'm not doing this.
I need one. My makeup going to mess up.
Hear me.
My concealer
Hear
is
me.
sitting today.
See?
Hear me. Black men cry. When divorces happen, women aren't the only one that are devastated. When a miscarriage happens, women are not the only one that you should be checking on.
Facts.
When you can't put food on the table because your career goes up and then it goes down, stop calling, skipping over the man, and just checking on the woman. This is real out here. I'm gonna wipe my own tears.
Makeup. Messing up my makeup, Tyrese.
I love you, sis. When you do things from the heart, it affects hearts. That's what beautiful pain is. Y'all might outsell me the first week. I made a classic. Some of the most legendary movies in the world didn't do well in the box office.
Facts.
Baby Boy bombed.
Facts.
Do your research. Is it a classic?
Absolutely.
yeah.
Is Baby Boy a
Undisputed.
classic?
Baby
yeah.
Boy's a
Who the
classic.
fuck I was as an actor when that movie came. Is Baby Boy a
Undisputed.
classic?
Hell yeah.
People didn't even know who the fuck I was as an actor
John
when that
Singleton,
movie came
let's
out.
go.
Maybe boy, the only reason BET still got a network going.
Praise God. If the movie bombed in the box office, why is it the only movie that they still playing on BET every day? Don't confuse data and numbers and popularity with the reality of what affects hearts. I'm a grown man, and I'm going to tell y'all something about 1992, as well as The Masked Singer when I did that show. Praise God for Nick.
I didn't even know this right here. I didn't know he did The Masked Singer. I love The Masked Singer. I watched like one or two the first season, and I fell in love with it. Am I the only one that stopped watching The Masked Singer? I just stopped watching TV. They're on like season 13 now, guys. He was one of the people on The Masked Singer. You better know for sure. If I was watching that season, I would have called his voice out like that, because he has one of my favorite voices, and he is. How do you not know that that's Tyrese? But he talks about Nick Cannon, another black man that looked out for him. Tyrese said he was going for broke, and he said he needed money, and he went to Nick Cannon, and Nick Cannon said, "I got you, bruh. Nick Cannon, you a real one, bro."
As well as The Masked Singer when I did that show. Praise God for Nick Cannon. Shout out to him. I was really a masked singer. I needed that mask so bad.
Wow.
I needed that money from that show so bad. I didn't have it in me to go stand on that stage and sing, and praise God I had a mask on, because while I was on stage
We
singing,
back.
if they had seen my face under that mask,
Right.
listen, if it all ends for me tomorrow,
We got banned
I
off the
never
stream,
sold
but
you
we're
on
gonna still
fake.
record live.
none of this jewelry on my arm is real.
Wow.
Don't love me because of no diamonds. Take all this.
Wow.
This bracelet right here look real as a motherfucker. It's $23 on Amazon.
Oh, keep it 100, 100. Cheap all day.
You said look real.
Nothing. Hear me out.
Charlamagne laughing.
It don't look fake, right? If you out here getting fake vagina over your fake jewelry, reality is reality. This
Fake
shit is
vagina.
corny. It's all fake. It's all superficial. It doesn't mean anything.
Yep.
Reality is reality. This is corny. It's all fake. It's all superficial. It doesn't mean anything. Can I ask you a question, my brother, in
Yes, sir.
closing?
Yes, sir.
Everybody go see 1992
I got one question
and
for you
Beautiful
too, though.
Pain. They
100, man. Tyrese, man. I wish you nothing but the best to get away from these skeezes and scallywags, bro. Just remember what she said.
Distraught. I'm not leave that behind. Okay? We move forward. It's my past. We leave that behind. What my past is doing. It's my past. We leave that behind. Okay? We move forward. Because my past is, my future is greater than my past. All right. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to see future.
The woman who single-handedly destroyed this man, when we go back and we look back at this, maybe now we won't laugh at him so much, but actually see the pain that another black man's going through.
I've been away from my baby for 2 months. I just want my baby. And no one's listening because no one's in the courtroom. I'm not doing anything illegal. But I don't want nobody. Oh my God, am I doing something illegal by doing this video, or am I protected by the First Right Amendment or the amendment? Don't take my baby. I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
Maybe we'll look at that pain and we'll stop laughing and see that it was serious and genuine. And you wonder why a lot of people don't believe in marriage and will never get married. Because of things like this. You don't even know if the woman really loves you, or if she wants your pockets, or if she wants a free ride. I still believe in marriage. I still will be married. But I understand why people are down on it. because I believe too many people are getting married and they're getting married without the source that keeps people bonded, common, together, united, forward, one, strong. And you guys know what that is. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm out.